Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten. And there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
From deep in their own territory, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receiver's got it. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And there's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. In these conference championship games, you look for a special team's edge to make a difference. The return team stepped up huge there that time.
Yeah, what a pleasant surprise for their own offense. You're getting ready to try to run out on the field, try to come up with some points on your own, and instead you don't have to worry about it. The return team takes care of it, takes it all the way back for a return and a score. And in the conference championship games, you're going to need help from your special teams unit in order to win these games.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Powering right past the defender. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Same tailback, another carry. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Brought down.
Yes, we.
Catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Golden
Gophers
line up with a
Yes, we saw.
Chris, how about the offensive balance
bit quiet
last
out
couple
there.
plays we're seeing from
Is there a problem?
I know what that means.
Yeah, I'm playing a game.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Conference championship pressure, they just grind.
Would you just be able to scoot back to finish? Because they were doing mine
Man,
before
I
the
can't
league.
think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing
Okay.
along the way, avoiding any
Yeah, that's-
turnover
Can't do it like over there.
and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Throw to the running back.
I'm letting you know right now, I'm streaming so they can hear everything we say.
Come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, just letting you know. Okay, Dylan.
Looking to pass here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback an...
Makes a spectacular diving catch. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. It's 3rd down for the offense. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to get the throw off. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. Oh, he
breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. Drop in back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Ball carrier running through tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Give it to the back again. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And tackled there by the defense.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. With the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a man down the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 4 receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Rifles this football to the left. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tackle made after the completion. Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. and he's already at it again.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he...
Oh my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a
Did you do this
defense
already?
to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the...
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Now to try for 2. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion, but there's a flag down. We'll have to sort that out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Why?
Behind the line, he'll lose 6 there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll run it here. Powerful running into the secondary. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Come back to your office.
Big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense is coming after him.
Love you.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled after the catch. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He stays alive. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for his big tight end. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And bulldozing his way through. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy...
Touchdown, Minnesota. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Bringing pressure. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down here for this offense.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a shotgun run call. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A running play called on fourth down. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be born? Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Whew, that was hard fought.
Second down here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten.
Yep, just me.
The playoff spot locked up. The spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.